What up, YouTube? I almost forgot about this one, but I'm gonna put the link in the description if you want to watch it all the way through without commentary, because I'm gonna be talking the whole way through. Let's go.
Mature enough to understand that I might be fucking with a nigga one day and I might not know that nigga the next day, and I'm okay with that. You want to know why? Because I understand that I am grown, and these niggas.
The fuck does being grown have to do with simply parting ways with someone? Literally, it doesn't have anything to do with it. Now, if you mean by grown means I can stand on my own and I don't need a man, okay, I'll take it as that. But I really wish people would be more clear instead of just skipping right to. Not saying that I don't make mistakes, but let's just stop doing the "I'm grown" because that doesn't explain anything. You can be grown and simply not have the same responsibilities as another adult. Let's stop.
Because they gonna come and they gonna motherfucking go. They gonna come and they gonna go. The good ones, yeah, they gonna stick around. Some of them gonna stick around. You gonna have niggas.
The good ones, some of them are going to stick around. For how long? So even the good ones are temporary. I have to ask you, and I'm only saying ladies because a lady said this, and she's talking to other women. Ladies, why is temporary such a huge thing with y'all now? It's no longer trying to figure out how to find that permanent, because that's what she's doing. I watched this already. She's talking to women and telling them, don't worry about a dude being permanent. They all are temporary. Why is that so big with y'all now? I know it's just like a defense mechanism or something, but it's to y'all detriment like that way. Because now it means a dude doesn't have to give you what he would normally give you, which is some form of commitment. And the reason commitment is huge when you're an adult is because, let's face facts, 90% of you are going to get pregnant. So if you're not making a dude have that commitment to you, make the obligation to you, you're not sure if he's even going to do that if you have a child. That's why this whole temporary thing that y'all are wearing on y'all sleeves now is such a horrible thing.
That's gonna cheat on you. You gonna have niggas that's gonna play with you. You gonna have niggas that's gonna fuck over you. You gonna have niggas that might be good niggas for a little while, then they change. Or you might just have a good nigga and it just don't work. You just never know how the fucking tables are gonna be turned. But you gotta make sure that you are prepared. Okay? You gotta make sure that you are prepared. Stop thinking exactly when you get with a nigga that it is forever. Especially if you are young. Especially if you are young. It's not forever.
Now, when she says, she gets to this part and saying it's not forever, especially if you're young. To me, I immediately changed my tone of thinking to, okay, she's talking to young ladies and saying, listen, that dude that's playing with you right now, that dude that's putting you through all kinds of shit, don't think that that's forever. Don't think that you have to put up with something just to have a man in general, or just to have that man. There are plenty out there that are willing to do right by you. But the way that, this reminded me when I was watching I think it was Coach Greg Adams, but he said women, I think it was him, don't quote me, but he said women should not teach women, no, matter of fact, sorry, it was Tommy Sotomayor who did it, right? But he said women shouldn't teach women about life and stuff like that because they don't give the proper advice. They just give the advice basically like to cover up the shit that they did. And to relate that to this, that's kind of what she's doing. She's not covering up what she did, but she's giving advice in a way that kind of says, you know what, just fuck these niggas and then on to the next one. Fuck these niggas and on to the next one. Again, that all that does is make you live as close to a whole lifestyle as possible if you're not just outright living a whole lifestyle.
It's just your turn. That's how you got to look at it. A year before.
Your turn to what? Your turn to what? Be played? Because again, remember, what she's preaching is the same thing that a lot of people preach. The worst case scenario with a man is going to happen. So it's just your turn. Well, if he's a player, if he's an abuser, if he's whatever negative thing that you already had in your head, why the fuck would you take that turn? Why are y'all taking turns? Why is that a positive now? Why is that a thing to do now? Again, earlier, living that type of lifestyle in mass numbers, that actually sets you all up for failure, because now, again, you don't make him show you any commitment or obligation. And when you fail to understand that he doesn't have that because you never made him show you, now you're in a situation to have this kid or whatever, now you're stuck. And somehow it's still going to be his fault, even though you didn't go through the proper steps yourself. You're just being your turn, being his next toy, his next punching bag, his next whatever. Maybe y'all should stop being turns.
It was a new bitch that was before you. You know what I'm saying? And it was a bitch that was before her. It's not that that's just so much of your nigga that it's just your turn with that nigga. That's how you gotta look at it. Like, it's my turn with him. Let's see what he gonna do. Niggas gonna come into your life for either a blessing or a motherfucking lesson. Either he gonna come into your life and be something that you never had and something that...
Those nails are fucking hideous. Nah, no, I don't know too much about women's style, but those nails are fucking horrible.
You gonna keep around and fuck with forever? Or he gonna come into your life and be...
See, here's the problem. Now all of a sudden it's fuck with forever. And it's not, she still hasn't used the word commit to. She still hasn't. Now when I did a video not too long ago where this girl was, Dana was on this dude's Minister Jap's channel. And she spoke just like this. She basically kept saying how she wanted a boss nigga. And she'd rather have a temporary boss nigga than a permanent dusty. Because it's not about the whole picture. It's just, she was only thinking about her. Not what's coming down the line, nothing. And this is the exact same thing.
A lesson that you took, that you needed to learn for you to be better for the next person. Some niggas make you a better woman for the next nigga. Okay? Stop.
I like how every time she thinks she has a point, there's this huge, like, pause there. Like, how does one man make you better for the next dude if he didn't do right by you? Isn't that just going to make you think, okay, well, let's look at her mindset, right? Stop thinking these niggas is forever. It's just your turn. She said nothing positive about men in this at all. At all. I mean, you can play it back if you want. She hasn't said anything positive about men at all. So, first of all, why are you being better for the next nigga if it's just your turn? The fuck you improving for the next turn for? And if again, how is this negative person making you better for the next person? How and why? How is he making you better? Why would you care to be better for the next turn?
I'm thinking that it's an L on a nigga if you lose to him. And stop trying to hold on to a nigga to prove to a bitch that you got him. I just don't understand that. I be seeing a lot of females that be going through hell with a nigga behind closed doors. That nigga taking their ass through the motherfucking mud. He cheating on them. He fucking them over. He doing all this shit to them. And this bitch still on the internet trying to act like she so happy and in love with this nigga to prove to the next bitch that she got him. But in actuality, he taking you down. He's dragging you through hell. But you trying to keep up a good image for some motherfuckers that ain't even going through the shit that you...
Now that last bit that I let play out, I agree with that. 8,000%. If you are going through something and the person is obviously bad for you, leave. Get out. If you aren't pregnant yet, get out before you get pregnant. And don't go through that shit anymore. I totally agree with that. Don't put on a fake image. Don't put makeup on your eye because you just beat your ass so you can take a selfie. Get out. But this entire message, this entire video was a poorly executed motivational speech. It was terrible. It told women, listen, just be a turn. Go be a turn. And while you're being a turn, make sure each turn makes you better for the next turn. Till eventually you get you a good nigga that's gonna be there for a forever while, and then that make you the ultimate bitch, and then you can go to the next super nigga and you be there for like, I don't know, maybe that good nigga was there for 5 years. You gonna be with this for 7. You gonna have the ultimate turn when you like 50. This was so bad. This was bad. Even with the last 20 seconds, this was bad. Remember, y'all, be right, not positive. Which is what she just did. She was just totally positive, kind of, but she wasn't right at, well, almost at all. I'm out. Damn it, I forgot to go through the comment section. Alright, here we go. Comment section. Okay, so this first guy says, it's sad that this is the mind frame and or the mentality of our queen's face. Stop using those fucking words. Stop using king and queens. Please stop. Straight defense mood. I think he meant mode. As a man, we have to change the epidemic on how we treat, take care, respect, honor, and etc. Our queens, we have to heal one another. Listen, to the whole part of we have to change. What did he say? Where is it at? As a man, we have to change the epidemic. Okay, how will we change the epidemic? One way we would change it is if, for the mass, it has to be at minimum a majority of men who take on such a role, which women become wives. You have a constructed family, and you know it go from generation to generation. It has to be able to span of generations to actually work. But here's the problem. Here's what I always tell you all why that won't happen. Because ladies, again, if any woman that listens to this, in order for us to have that type of community, people are going to have to give up certain freedoms as far as how they go about their partners. That's men and women. Because everybody's going to have to be policed. How many men are going, if they're the type of dude that's getting women left and right, are they going to allow themselves to be policed? Are they going to vote for this system? Are women going to vote for a system that means they have to be policed and not allowed to sleep with whatever dude they want? Those two groups of people are not going to vote for that. So we are not going to fix this problem. Her and her lashes ate this piece. I cannot stand that fucking blue hair or them big dumb ass lashes. I can't take her serious with those lashes, okay? I needed to hear this time to boss the fuck up. See? It's not about that. The way she worded that boss the fuck up kind of really just proved to me what exactly, how old is she? 17? What the fuck? What exactly the message was going to be when it got to women, especially younger women. She's pretty as fuck. We don't even fucking know. We really don't. She could look like me under all that. She's pretty as fuck, but oh my god, those eyebrows are throwing me off. I couldn't stop looking. Points were made. Yeah, bad ones. Real talk, this goes both ways. No, it doesn't. It shouldn't. LOL. What's her name on Facebook? Why do you want to know? Is that her? Is that her page? Oh, we found her page. She's always extra. Daujee Keyes? What the fuck? What is her name supposed to be? Don't ever fuck with a nigga who was built on survival. Fuck with a man who's built on love. He is going to know how to love, know how to protect, know how to be with somebody. A lot of these men are not raised off love. God is showing me where I went wrong. Okay, to this God thing, right? Why didn't he show you the good road, the right road prior to the fact, right? I never get when people say God corrected me when he could have just kept you from being wrong in the first place. And I don't have a problem with that beginning quote. Is she a model or something? A stripper? Looks like a stripper. Okay. Oh, she does this often.
I hate when people say this before I answer that question. I hate when people say you have no control over what others do. Like, I hate when people say, "Oh, the world don't revolve around you." Your world should revolve around you. You shouldn't want or have nobody in your anything that's gonna dedicate to your happiness. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have anybody in your world that's making you unhappy. So your world should revolve around you. And if a motherfucker steady popping in and out of your life, it's because you're allowing them to. You can't keep coming in and out of a person's life. Like, if a person pop up one day and be like, hey, you don't hear from them in a week, or you have sex with them here and there, and then they leave, you don't talk to them for a few days, you complain about it, now they back.
All right, so I was agreeing with her up until that point, right? See, again, ladies, look at what she just said. If a dude keep coming in and out of your life, y'all fuck here and there, blah, blah. If you're not making a dude be obligated to you, you're going to get that result. You're going to. It's plain and simple. Now, I know the typical response is, how do you know we want that? You can want whatever you want, but do understand the consequences that comes with what it is you want.
Here they is, and then they gone again. You know what I'm saying? That's because of you. You have to set your boundaries. A nigga is only gonna do what you allow. You have to set your boundaries that's not where a nigga can stand with you.
Right. That is absolutely right. But to execute that, you gotta do that before all the fuckery starts. See, if you think you are setting boundaries, but yet you keep running into bullshit with dudes and they keep fucking you over, it's because you didn't set it up early enough. You kind of just went into it, whatever you was doing with them, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, why they keep acting? You didn't set it up early enough. I can't tell you how often I hear from others, female family members, female friends, and they go through some shit with a dude, and it's like, I actually had a female family member tell me a story about her, and dude, I'm just like, how that happened? You didn't, like, I don't know. It's because she didn't set anything up prior to it happening to even run the course of not running no bullshit on her. Cause as she told me from jump, I could have told her, oh, he gonna fuck over you. Plain and simple. This is not something that's permanent for him.
You have to set a boundary for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You have to set a boundary for that nigga. So that means if he keep popping in and out of your life playing them games, I don't know what he's playing the games for, because I don't know y'all situation. I don't know what is going on behind closed doors with you guys. But one thing I can say, if he is popping in and out of your life, is because you're allowing him to. Because a nigga can't keep coming in if you ain't opening the door. And he can't keep leaving if you ain't closing it. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that video a lot more than I liked her first one. I like that one a lot more. I don't know what the fuck was up with that first one. What the fuck is that? That's okay. That's all them. I thought she had more videos. But anyway, we're going back to the comment section. You know what? After that second video, actually, I'm gonna just cut it off right here. All right. I'm just gonna put her page link in the bio, and y'all can go watch it from there.